In this video today, I'm going to show you how you can use the P-touch Embellish labeler to make a ribbon. And in this case, I want to make a ribbon that will go around an A2 size card, like this. And so the first thing we need to do is we need to change out the label. So I have just white laminated label cartridge in here right now, and I want to change that to a white ribbon label. And so I'll stick this cartridge in and just snap it into place. I'll prop this up so that you can see the readout. And so the first thing I want to do is I want to come to the menu, and I want to make sure that all the settings are cleared out of here. And so you just scroll through the different menus until you get to clear. Press OK. We want to clear both the text and the format. The other option is text only. So we want to clear the text and the format, so I'll click OK. So now we're starting off at a clean slate. So we're going to come back to the menu here. I'm going to scroll through, and we're going to set the label length. Now what that is going to be, in this case we're going to use a frame. And so the frame here is going to be what the label length is. So in this case, since I'm using it on an A2 size card, I want it to be a little smaller than the A2 size card. So I'm going to set this to 4 inches. So I'm going to click OK to set the label length, and then we're just going to set this to 4 inches. And then click OK. Alright, next we're going to make our text, which is going to be Happy Birthday. And so we're going to select our font. I'm going to click OK, and I'm going to use Atlanta font. And I'll click OK. And I'll come back to the font again. This is using a medium-sized font. This one was printed out using the large size font. I prefer the medium-sized font, so we are going to set this . Let's see, so we have to go back to font, and we need to scroll until we get to size, and we're going to set that to medium and OK. Now we are also going to want to center our text within whatever frame we're going to use. So we're going to go back to font again. We're going to scroll through until we get to alignment, and we are going to center align that. Okay, so now we have our font set. So let's go ahead and type in our happy birthday. Let's do the caps lock and type in happy birthday. Oops. And then we can preview it here, and then all we get really is just the text. What I want to do is I want to put a frame around it. And so I want to find this particular frame, because this is the one we're going to want to print out. So to do that, we're going to click on Frame here. Let's hit Escape first, hit Frame, and then you can start scrolling. We've got 96 frames here that you have to choose from. So I'm just going to keep scrolling until we get to the one I want, which is that one right here. That is the same frame as this. So we're going to go ahead and select that. Now when we preview, you can see that we have our text and our frame. And it also tells you how big it's going to be, and that's the setting of the frame. So from this end of the frame to this end of the frame is 4 inches. And now we're ready to print it out. Let's shift and feed. Oops, let's escape. Shift, whoops. We'll shift and feed. Because I'll maybe feed it a couple of times. And now we're going to print it out. One copy. And let's feed it maybe once, maybe twice, and then we'll cut it. So I have plenty of ribbon here on the front and the back, and so I can just cut this to size when I put it on my card. And so that's how you can make some ribbon using the P-touch Embellish.